Okay. So they're asking if you pulled 10% more than the minimum, uh, then what would be the acceleration? So what was the minimum? The minimum down here was 80 newtons. So let's take 10% of that. The they're saying, let's separate this. They're saying the applied force now is is the 82.32 newton plus 10% of that, um, which is 82.32. Let's wait till this catches up, and joyfully it decides to do something funky. Okay, so 82.32 newtons plus 8.232. Hey, I managed to figure that out in my head. Equals 90.552 newtons. Alright, that's a decimal there. Okay, so that's the amount of force we're working with. Now, this formula is different. The sum of the forces is now different. We had that Fa equals the two friction forces so that's the same, plus the friction force of the table, so that's the same. However, up here we said that it equals 0. It doesn't equal 0 anymore, it's moving. So it equals mass times acceleration. So that's the combination of the masses, really. Mass times acceleration. Okay. So there's our formula. Now we plug in all the fancy footwork stuff. So this is 2 times mu. This time it's moving, so we take the kinetic, and that's m1 g plus mu kinetic, and it's the combination of the masses because they're both on top of the table. I mean, piled up. Okay, and that's also their weight. And lastly, m1 plus m2. A. We want to solve for A. So, let's bring that all around. In fact, I guess that was kind of a funny way of writing it, but Fa minus 2 uk m1g m1g key mouse. That was the original song, but they changed it. I'm not sure why. The original was better. Okay. So So that equals, oops, let's pay attention to what we're doing. We just moved them to the other side of the equation, so they're negative now. And that equals m1 plus m2a. I'm going to divide both sides by m1 plus m2. That equals a. Alright, now we can plug in all the numbers. And when we do, we get a equals 4.459. Remember that when you plug in the numbers for the coefficient, it's in this case 0.4, not 0.6. It's the kinetic coefficient. So this is meters per second squared, and that in figs is 4.5 meters per second squared.